I want to turn to Iran. As you know, earlier this week, there was the potential for this military confrontation between the U.S. and Iran when it was feared that the Iranians were sending arms through their naval ships over to Yemen to support the Houthi rebels there who were sort of fighting this proxy war on the part of the Iranians. And the U.S. sent an aircraft carrier to the White House would not say that they were essentially there to block those weapons from being delivered. But do you think some sort of military action would have been advisable if push came to shove, if it was necessary to block those shipments?
Absolutely. There's no doubt that the Houthis are sponsored, trained, and equipped. They're a proxy of the Iranians, who are, again, on the move in another country. You look where Yemen sits geographically, and it could be a threat to one of the world's most important waterways. And I applaud the Saudis' efforts, their operations, and for us to continuously argue that they stop their campaign, I think, is ludicrous. Part of this delusion that there's going to be a new U.S.-Iranian alliance after the nuclear deal is consummated. And so I applaud what the Saudis are doing, and it's going to be tough and hard, but they did the right thing. And why in the world the president wouldn't just say that? If the president said, because we're going to preserve freedom of navigation, come on, let's be straight with the American people.
You think he was afraid of spoiling this deal?
Resupply of the Houthis.
You think he was afraid of spoiling this nuclear deal?
So much of their actions are related to this nirvana, this mirage out there that with the nuclear deal we're going to have some kind of new relationship throughout the Middle East. That scared the hell out of our Sunni Arab allies, and frankly it scares the hell out of me, because they are on the move in all of these countries, Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and Yemen, and they're on the move in other places as well. They are carrying out very aggressive operations.
And Senator, you know that the president a couple of weeks ago slammed you when he essentially accused you of trusting the Ayatollah more than Secretary of State John Kerry, when you said that the administration and the Ayatollah were on separate pages when it comes to this nuclear deal. Do you think that diplomacy has any chance of success? And don't you think diplomacy should be given a chance here?
I think diplomacy should be given a chance, and what I was saying is they're facts. The facts are that the Ayatollah depicts the state of negotiations as far as inspections are concerned, as far as lifting of sanctions are concerned, and other aspects of this deal that are diametrically opposed to what John Kerry and the State Department is telling us. I mean, that's just a fundamental fact. I think George Shultz and Henry Kissinger were correct in the op-ed they had in the Wall Street Journal, where they said these negotiations began in order to rid Iran of ever having a nuclear capability, to delaying Iran from having a nuclear capability. And I can assure you, Jim, that if this deal goes through the way it appears it is, you will see a nuclear-armed Middle East, and that is incredibly dangerous.